Have you ever felt like you were just a side character in someone else's story? Like your path was always going to be overshadowed by a sibling or a friend? If so, you might find a kindred spirit in a figure from ancient history named Ishmael. His story is one of promises, family drama, and finding your own way, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. Let's rewind a bit. Ishmael's father was Abraham, a man who received a monumental promise. He would be the father of many nations. But there was a problem. His wife, Sarah, couldn't have children. And they were getting old, impatient, and wanting to help fulfill the promise. Sarah suggested that Abraham have a child with her Egyptian handmaiden, Hagar. And so, Ishmael was born. For a while, he was the sole heir, the focus of all his father's love and hopes. He was the firstborn, the fulfillment of a long-awaited dream. But then, everything changed. Years later, against all odds, Sarah miraculously gave birth to a son named Isaac. Suddenly, Ishmael wasn't the only heir anymore. The family dynamic shifted dramatically. Tensions grew, and one day, Sarah saw Ishmael playing some say teasing his younger half-brother. This was the final straw. She demanded that Abraham send Hagar and Ishmael away. Imagine the heartbreak. Abraham loved his son deeply. But he ultimately listened to Sarah and got as assurance that a great nation would also come from Ishmael. So, with a heavy heart, he sent Hagar and her young son out into the desert with only some bread and a skin of water. It's a brutal scene. They wandered aimlessly until their water ran out. Hagar, convinced they were going to die, placed Ishmael under a bush and sat a short distance away, unable to watch her son perish. But their story wasn't over. As Hagar wept, an angel of God called out to her, telling her not to be afraid. Her son's cries had been heard. God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water. They were saved. From that moment on, God was with Ishmael as he grew up in the wilderness. He became a skilled archer, a master of his environment. He married and had 12 sons, who became princes of their own tribes, fulfilling the promise that he too would become a great nation. Ishmael's story is a powerful reminder that being sent away or feeling like an outsider doesn't define your destiny. Even when one door closes, another can open in the most unexpected of places. He forged his own path in the wild, became a leader, and founded a nation. His journey shows us that everyone has their own promise to fulfill, even if it's not the one everyone was expecting. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.